guys, what's going on? It's Kevin, Escape Skiffs, on a 2015 Glide. Just like everything we do, everyone is always different. This one is really special to us here. I got the guys from Flood Tide. This is Will Abbott. He's a repeat customer. He had a Fury. Now he has a Glide. There's a lot of good companies out there in the clothing market. I don't need to name them. You guys already know who they are if you follow the social media aspects. But the guys at Flood Tide, Will and Paul Puckett, they remind us a lot of us. We think outside the box, do things a little differently, and they just do some really cool swag. So when it came time to build his boat, he had some requests that were not the ordinary, but they make sense now that I see it. So we build what the client wants. So, you know, first of all, he wanted a cool color combo. We had to deck it out with their logo in the back there, the crab. He went with the 30 horse tiller. He did go with the trim tabs because he's going to run the open water up in South Carolina. Carbon tiller handle with the trim switch. But here's where things get a little different. Sometimes it's just a way something that's rigged. When he's running the tiller, instead of putting it on the other side like most of us would, he actually has a swivel mount. So this will actually turn towards him, turn it around while he's fishing off the front so he can see what's going on, his depth, where he's going. We chose the matte black trailer. They got a lot of mud and he's going to launch off the side of the road. So we added the mini walkboard all the way down the entire frame. Then going up to the front, again, this is where it gets a little different. We did a portable tank, but what we did is we did it in a closed space. Now, to make it proper, because you're taking a portable unit and putting it in a closed space, we had to go ahead and fuel vent it. So instead of cutting out the rod tubes, he wanted that finished look that the tubes provide for the fly rods and the protection. So we went ahead and we installed the vents. That will allow him to have that closed bulkhead, but also the ventilation for the portable tank. He also is going to fish a lot by himself, so having the weight forward while he's pulling off the back is not a bad thing. Even with Will in the back, and he's a big boy, I'm going to say you're 200 pounds, right?
Yeah.
With him on the back, the nose of the boat will still stay down in the water. Yes, it'll be up a little higher, but it's not going to slap like some of the other skiffs. So for a flat back boat, to have that hoop inside, that's going to be really good for him when he's out there by himself. He chose the Glide because, you know, he's got a new baby in his life just like I do, and the time to go out with the boys are few and far between, so it's going to be more about quality than quantity. He's going to be doing it a lot by himself. He's also going to have his business partner Paul Puckett on the boat too, so between 1 to 2 guys, this is the best setup for him. He's still going to be able to cross big water because of the spray rails that are built into the hull. The Glide has higher sides. Yes, there's a lot of choices in this, but at 17 feet, 60 inches wide, not many boats can hang with this boat. And man, he came to us 3 years ago. Will.
Thanks so much, brother.
Guys, there's little things on the boat. We got the V-Marine push pull holders. We got the flush pop-up cleat. He has the offset cleat up here in the future. He has a backing plate should he add a trolling motor later. But true hardcore, these guys fish the flood tides and they fish all the negative lows. He's all about the sight fishing and all about the eat. He did want to go ahead and have a grab bar put in. We went with our boys at Icon Coolers. Great cooler. Again, there's a lot of coolers out there, but it's how you run the business, how you stand behind the product. They are just like Flood Tide, and we are all the same. So, all you guys out there on the fence, if you're in the low country or you know Flood Tide, as far as the apparel, as you can see, it's good enough for them, it's good enough for you. Y'all take care. Peace. See ya.